Hello, my friend. Welcome back to Mama Magma Yoga. My name is Tamu, and if you've clicked on this video today, you are looking for yoga for mental health. So whether you are experiencing seasonal depression, or you are overwhelmed, or feeling frazzled, or just need to calm and center, I hope that this flow helps you to come back to yourself, helps you to ground down, but also helps you to energize your body and your mind and feel like you're ready to embrace the day and everything that you have ahead of you. So we're going to look to calm the nervous system, stimulate the vagus nerve, which helps to stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system, helping us to calm and center and feel safe. And we're just going to ground down a little bit. So today I invite you to bring along a blanket. If you use that blanket to lift your sits bones up while we start, great. If you don't need that, awesome. But I invite you to have a blanket for at the end so that you can really relax and calm the body down and allow yourself to prepare for the rest of your day by really taking this time for yourself, really creating sacredness for yourself. So I invite you to come down to your comfortable seat of your choice. I'm choosing Sukhasana, but as always, if you want to send your legs out in front of you, if you want to start in a chair, I recommend coming down to the floor, but if you need the chair, allow that to happen. And just let yourself start to settle in. Relax those shoulders away from those ears. Sit up nice and tall, lifting through the sternum, just feeling that lift through the crown of the head. Letting the elbows relax and the wrists relax. And we're going to start today with a little bit of a mudra. So you're just going to take your peace fingers, bringing them together, and then you're going to bring those fingers to the floor. So this is called Bu Mudra. I don't think I'm pronouncing that exactly correctly, but it's an earth grounding mudra. So it helps you connect to the earth and get really nice and grounded. So you're going to bring those peace fingers to the floor beside you wherever it works. Let them ground down, let your shoulders relax down and away, and then just let yourself soften. Taking a moment perhaps to close your eyes, to feel your sits bones connect with the floor, to let your thighs relax down and away, and just imagine those peace fingers really connecting to Mumma Earth, grounding down to the earth underneath you, underneath your home, or maybe you're practicing this outside and you're on the grass. But perhaps imagine yourself in your special place out in nature. I'm loving the sunshine coming through the window, heating the back of my neck, helping me to feel grounded here in this moment. And then we're just going to take 3 breaths, but we're really going to try to make them a nice big sigh. So you're going to inhale in through your nose, and then you're going to open your mouth nice and wide and just let all of that air out, and maybe consciously let go or release what's stressing you out, what's bogging you down, what's making you feel heavy, or insecure, or frazzled. So as you're ready, we're going to take that deep breath in through the nose, and then just sigh it out. Let those shoulders relax. Twice more. Deep breath in. Feel free to make sound to let the chest relax. Last one, deep breath in. And then just let it all go. Gorgeous. You can keep the fingers where they are and help yourself ground down more, or you can just bring your palms face up in your lap or let them rest easily on your knees or your thighs. And we're going to help with stimulating that parasympathetic nervous system. So we're going to just look to the right. You're not moving your head. You're keeping your face straight forward, your nose pointing forward. And you're just going to take your eyes to the right. And we're going to be here for a few breaths. This might trigger a yawn. It might trigger another sigh. It might, that happened pretty quick for me. Maybe it takes a moment. Maybe it doesn't happen at all for you, but we're just signaling the body that it's safe here, that you are safe, that there's nothing to worry about, nothing to be afraid of, nothing to trigger that fight or flight response. So keeping the eyes looking to the right. A few more breaths here. Feel your jaw relax. Last breath. Nicely done. Bring the eyes back through center. Roll your shoulders if you need to. Feel it out through your neck. And then we're just taking our gaze, just our eyes to the left. Same thing here, letting ourselves ground down. Maybe now we concentrate on the thighs relaxing down and away, softening through the back of the neck, letting the belly relax. Keeping that breath nice and long. Let's do 2 more breaths here. Oh, that one triggered a nice yawn for me. Letting my jaw relax a little bit more. Beautiful. Now we're just going to take those same peace fingers and we're going to bring them behind the ears. You can use 3 fingers or all 4 fingers if you'd like. And we're going to give ourselves a nice massage behind the ears and down through the back of the neck. Oh, take your time here. Maybe move those fingers in a circular motion. You don't need to press too hard. You can be gentle. You can dig in there if you'd like, if you're really feeling tension in your neck. Once again, we're just triggering that parasympathetic nervous system, the vagus nerve. Oh, just a couple more breaths here. Really get in behind those ears, down behind the jaw. We've got this. Just letting the body relax, really centering into our own sacred space. Gorgeous. When you're ready, you're just going to tug on your ears. I know this sounds funny, but give your ears a little massage. Tug them down a bit. I tend to do this naturally. I have since I was a little child. I used to suck my thumb and play with my ears. And I bet you that was a response to trauma or something going on in my life. Just helping myself calm down. So just give it one more breath here. Really massaging those ears, pulling on the earlobes. Gorgeous. Let your hands relax back in your lap however they feel to do so. And then we're going to stretch through the neck. So we're going to take the right ear to the right shoulder. Try to keep your nose directly forward, not pointing down or pointing up. You're just keeping your face forward and gently letting that neck Stretch on the left side, the ear come towards the shoulder. Shoulders are relaxed down and away. So if you notice that you're lifting them, sigh into it, let them relax down. Nothing fancy here. We're just keeping those hands in the lap today. Maybe you lick your lips, relax your jaw. Nicely done. Bring the head gently back through center. Try to keep it mindful and slow. Roll the shoulders if you need to. Then we'll just take it to the other side. Left ear to left shoulder. Ooh, I'm tight on this side. Relax that right shoulder down. Try to keep that face forward. Maybe close your eyes again. Just let yourself soften in, my friend. Give yourself this space and this time to really let go, to ground down, to find your center once again. Gorgeous. Bring the head back through center. Roll out those shoulders a couple of times. Doesn't matter what direction you go in. Nice big circles. Beautiful. Then we're going to send the arms nice and wide, starting to open through the chest, energizing the body, lifting up through the sternum, relaxing the shoulders down. Inhale, really press the palms back. Exhale, palms come together in front of you, bow the chin to the chest and round through the spine. This is our cat-cow today. Inhale, open those arms nice and wide. Maybe you take your chin up towards the ceiling. Exhale, palms together out in front of you, chin towards chest, shoulders round forward. Twice more. Inhale, open it up. And exhale, round it through. Inhale to open it up. And exhale, round it through. Nice. Come back to your nice seat. Let those arms relax down. And we're going to come forward onto all fours. I'm going to move my blanket out of the way now. If you want to use it actually to come underneath your knees, that sounds like a great idea. I'm actually going to take myself up on that option. Make myself nice and cozy here, bringing the knees to the blanket, palms to the mat or the floor. Get yourself nice and centered here, knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. And then we're going to come to puppy posture. So we're going to walk our palms forward past our shoulders a little bit. So there's that awkward amount of space between palms and knees. And then we'll drop the elbows down to the floor, still keeping that awkward amount of space. We got big space between elbows and knees. We'll inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, feel the tailbone lift up towards the sky, maybe wag that tail. And on an exhale, you're going to send the hips back, bow the forehead down towards the earth, and melt the belly towards the thighs. So you're trying to keep those hips over those knees. So if you find that your tailbone is back towards your heels, you're going to walk your palms or your elbows forward. Try to keep those forearms parallel, fingertips spread nice and wide. Melt through the shoulders. One more breath here. Nicely done. Come forward onto those elbows before you lift back up onto your palms. And then we're taking it to a downward facing dog. Curl the toes under, lift the hips up high and back. Oh, press the heart towards the knees, ground down through those palms and those knuckles, spread those fingertips nice and wide.
And then go ahead and find some organic movement here. I'm going to pedal through my feet, walking my dog, stretching through the backs of my legs, my calves, my knees. I'm really finding that stretch, pressing the earth away from me, pushing my heart towards my knees or my thighs. And maybe I'll tick-tock my hips a little bit. Take it nice and slow. One more breath here. Nicely done. We're going to come to a low lunge from here, so you can come to your knees if you need to, but we're going to step the right foot up to the top of the mat, lower the left knee down to the earth, and find our nice low lunge here. Oh, so wiggle that front foot forward. Make sure you're stacking through your bones. As always, you want to see that whole right foot. And then we're just really letting those hips drop down, opening through the left hip crease here, rolling the shoulders back, letting the chest lift, letting our reach happen through the crown, and letting our breath settle in. And maybe you need to curl those back toes under. I find that I usually do. Nicely done. We're going to come up into our crescent. So you're going to press down through that right foot, reach the fingertips forward, up and back, and let yourself back off first here, and maybe wiggle that front foot around, find some stability before you drop the hips forward and down. Once again, really try to relax those shoulders. We'll take an inhale, maybe we look up. Exhale, fingertips float down behind the tailbone. We let them interlace. And then we peel the shoulders back, press the chest forward, lengthen through the arms as best as we can. And then maybe those knuckles lift off of the tailbone, and maybe we really press that chest up towards the ceiling. Taking 2 breaths here. Last one. Nicely done. Release those fingertips. Come back down to your nice low lunge. We'll step that right foot back, finding our tabletop position. And then we're coming all the way down to our belly, bringing the pubic bone all the way down, bringing palms underneath the shoulders, coming to the tops of our feet. And we'll take a nice cobra here. So inhale, lift head, neck, and shoulders, tighten through the glutes. Exhale, bow it down. Take your time. Twice more. Inhale to lift. Exhale to bow. Last one. Inhale to lift. And exhale, let your forehead come down. Curl toes under, push up to all fours, and take it back to that downward facing dog. Take your moment to pedal through your feet, maybe dial your toes in, and send your heels a little bit wider. Maybe press your heart towards your thighs, maybe tick-tock your hips. One more breath here. Nice. We're coming to that low lunge again. So if you need to come to your knees, let that happen. We're stepping the left foot up to the top of the mat, lowering the right knee down, finding our lunge on this side. Notice whether you're tighter or whether you've got more space. Wiggle that front foot around, find your stability, lift your chest, roll your shoulders back. Take your moment here, letting yourself soften in. We're in no rush. We want to take this nice and slow and signal the nervous system that it's okay to relax, to soften, that we're safe, we're grounded. Gorgeous. We'll lift on up when we're ready, pressing into the left foot, reaching fingertips forward, up and back, letting ourselves back off.
And then maybe we rearrange that front foot. Ooh, let the hips drop down, relax those shoulders. Inhale, maybe we look up. Exhale, once again we find that bind behind the tailbone, other thumb on top. Press the shoulders back, push the chest forward. Maybe we can lift those knuckles off of the tailbone, maybe not. You're just finding your own heart opener here. Maybe you take your gaze up towards the ceiling this time, really feeling that beautiful open heart. Woo! As I set myself off balance. One more breath here. Nicely done. Release those fingertips. Come back down to your nice low lunge. Once again, we'll step the left foot back, finding our tabletop position. And then we're going to find our way back down to our cobra, belly to the floor, palms underneath, shoulders beside the rib cage. Tops of the feet planted, glutes engaged. Inhale, lift head, neck, and shoulders. Exhale, bow it down. Twice more. Inhale to lift. Exhale, bow it down. Last one. Inhale to lift. And exhale to bow. Nicely done. Curl toes under, push up to all fours. And once again, find your downward dog, last downward dog of the practice. Find your organic movement, dance those feet around, stretch through the armpits, let the head grow heavy, the neck grow loose, face is soft, lips are relaxed. Nicely done. We're going to see if we can roll forward to a plank from here. Just activating the core just a little bit, energizing the body, shoulders over wrists. Adjust your feet if you need to. See if you can come to your tippy tiptoes. Engage your core, push the earth away. You've got this. A nice inhale in. Exhale, lower slowly to the belly. Belly flops, welcome. Let yourself lower down. Nicely done. And then walk your elbows forward so that they're stacked underneath your shoulders. Your lower rib cage is lifted up off of the earth. Glutes are engaged. Pubic bone is pressing down into the earth. Chest is lifted. Crown of the head is lifted. Finding your sphinx. See if you can make the forearms parallel, spreading those fingertips nice and wide. We'll take an inhale in here. And exhale, look past your left shoulder. Just take your gaze to the left. Gorgeous. Bring the head back through center on an inhale. And on an exhale, take that gaze to the right. Turn your chin towards your right shoulder. Keep that lift through the crown. Keep those glutes engaged. One more breath here. Nicely done. On an inhale, bring the head back through center. Send the elbows wide. Make a pillow out of your palms. And let your forehead or your temple rest on the back of your hands. Let your belly rest into the earth. Let your lower back soften. One more breath here. And then as we're ready, we're lifting the head, bringing the palms underneath the shoulders,
pushing ourselves up to a tabletop position, bringing the big toes to touch, opening the knees nice and wide. And then now we're sending the tailbone back towards the heels, reaching our fingertips towards the top edge of the mat, bowing the forehead down to the earth, and letting ourselves soften here for 2 more breaths. Nicely done, my friend. Lift it all the way back up to a tabletop position. Walk your knees back underneath your hips. Swing your legs to one side, any side. Come to your seat. I'm going to move my blanket out of the way now so that I can use it in a moment here to cover myself up. And then I'm going to send my legs out long in front of me, maybe move the fleshy part of the buttocks aside, really feel that grounding down through the sits bones, pointing toes up towards the sky. And when we're ready, we'll inhale, reach the fingertips up towards the sky. And on an exhale, you can bend the knees if you'd like. You're going to drape yourself forward. Bring your hands to your shins, to the floor. Maybe you reach out and grab your feet if you have access to do that in your body. And just let yourself cocoon in here. Nothing fancy. Close your eyes. Really find your way into an inward feeling, an inward gaze. A cocooning, a safety, a softening. One more breath. Gorgeous. Gently rise on up. Take your time. And then we'll just take a twist for that lower back. We're going to bend the left knee. You decide if that left foot stays on the inside or goes to the outside of the right knee. We hook the right elbow on that left knee, left fingertips to the earth behind us. We sit up nice and tall for our inhale. And on an exhale, we pull the left shoulder back, look as far back as we can, and really hug that left knee into the chest. Just let yourself enjoy the twist. Feel into that lower back, relax the jaw, perhaps close the eyes. Gorgeous. When you're ready, unravel, come back through center. Send old left leg out long in front of you. Bend the right knee. Decide where that right foot is going, inside or outside of the left knee. Hook left elbow on that right knee. Float right fingertips around to the earth behind you. Sit up nice and tall for your inhale. And exhale, journey into that twist. Oh, that sun feels so good on my face. Just really letting ourselves be present here. Gorgeous. Bring it back through center. Ooh, unravel the right leg. And then center yourself on your mat. Let yourself roll all the way down to your back. Oh yeah, nicely done. When we arrive, we're bringing the soles of the feet to the earth, opening those feet a little bit wider than our hips and letting the knees kiss in center. So adjust your feet until the knees feel okay being here. Your lower back feels nice and grounded. And we're going to take our blanket and just cover up our hips and our chest. Allow ourselves to get nice and cozy here, feeling the weight of the blanket on our body, on those hips. So snuggle in, get nice and comfortable. And then you'll bring the palms face up beside you. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Let the head grow nice and heavy into the earth. Relax your jaw. Relax your throat. And let the eyes close or the gaze soften. And as we settle in here and take a little moment of silence, I invite you to perhaps repeat this affirmation to yourself. I am safe. I am grounded. I am safe. I am grounded. On each exhale, let the body sink into the mat even more. Let the breath return to normal. Let the jaw relax. You can stay here for as long as time allows, my friend. Just letting yourself really find this sacred space for yourself, letting the body relax. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope this practice serves you well and that you're able to come back to it whenever you need a soft grounding and to calm your nervous system. Thank you for joining me. I can't wait to see you next time. Don't forget to hit that like button and to subscribe to my channel if you want more of my content. Have an amazing day. I'll see you soon.